Hello, Chef here. Today we're going to be making sweet potato chips. Sweet potatoes, otherwise known as yams, are really good for you. Loaded with good vitamins, nutrients, very healthy. 0 grams of fat, 180 calories, 4 grams of protein per serving. Okay, the first thing we're going to be doing is peeling these sweet potatoes. I've got this serrated swivel peeler. Works really good on hard root vegetables. Okay, once we get these sweet potatoes all peeled, there's 2 ways to slice them. You can either use a chef knife, which takes a little longer, or you can use a mandolin. Today I've decided to use a mandolin on these sweets. This serrated vegetable peeler also has a plastic guard that covers the blade. Protects the blade and your fingers when it's in the drawer when you're not using it. Okay, the recipe is really very simple. I'm going to slice these sweet potatoes, put them in the mixing bowl, add a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of olive oil, toss them together, line them on some silicone baking mats and place them in the oven and let them dry basically. To start with, we're going to be using a Santoku knife, and we're just going to very carefully get a flat spot. You need a flat spot for the mandolin, just like that, on each one of these. Okay, we're going to be using this mandolin slicer. This is a Braun mandolin. If any of you have used a mandolin before, then you know it's very, very sharp. Therefore, we're going to be using this cut-resistant Kevlar glove to push our vegetables through. Okay, just grab a sweet potato. The mandolin is adjustable from down below. There's levers under here to raise and lower the plate. I'm going approximately the thickness of 10 cents for my sweet potatoes. Just like this. You can do this with a knife, however you're not going to get as uniform of a cut as I'm getting here with the mandolin. Then the pusher that comes with the unit. I really like the glove. And you can use another sweet potato or vegetable to push the end through. That's the first sweet potato right there. I hope you're watching because the recipe is very, very simple. Of course it'll be on the website. I'm going to take a pinch of sugar, some pink sea salt. I like to grind my sea salt. It really tastes better, it's healthy for you, and it's good for you. I just love it. Put pink sea salt on everything. And a drizzle of olive oil. That's the recipe. I've got a heavy-duty cookie sheet here with a non-stick silicone liner. You can use these a few thousand times. I'm just going to put a few of these sweet potato chips on here. Want them to be in 1 layer approximately. And then we've got my oven preheated at 275. Stick them right in, cook them until they're dry. I made them, it took about 30 minutes or so. So 1 layer just about like this. Okay, in the oven they go. We'll check on them in about 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes. The finished sweet potato chips. Very good. I'm going to serve these on a large plate. They come right off the silicone liner. These things are amazing. A little soapy water cleans them right up. And then you can also put these in plastic bags to store them for longer periods of time. Sweet potato chips. All of the items used in this video are available at chefdepot.com. Hello, Chef here. I've got this Braun mandolin. I've been using this thing for over 15 years. Works beautiful. People often ask me, how do you sharpen a mandolin? Well, there's a few ways. One of them is remove all the screws and bolts on there and take everything apart and sharpen each blade one by one. Takes too much time for me. I'm a busy guy. So here we go. I'm going to sharpen this mandolin using these small diamond sharpening files. These files come, let me see, we've got red, which is 600 grit, blue is 325, and green is 1500 grit. So I'm going to be using the green one, which is very fine, and I'm going to open this mandolin up as far as it'll open. And first I'm going to start with the blade that goes straight across. Now to do that safely, I'm going to put on a pair of Kevlar gloves. If you don't have Kevlar gloves, well, you know where to get them. ChefDepot.com. Alright, so to sharpen this mandolin, I'm going to zoom in for you and show you just what I'm doing here. Start with just this flat right across with a very slight angle. And we're just going to remove the burr. I can see the burr. Definitely this mandolin's been used a lot. That's okay, it's a great tool. However, all tools, knives, you know, even food processors, everything, sooner or later, they need to be sharpened a little bit by a lot of different chefs. Everybody's touching this thing. Right along there. And yeah, it's taking metal off, it's getting sharper. So now, once I've got the burr off the top, I'm going to move to the bottom. And this basically is just a very thin metal blade, stainless steel, but very thin piece. I can still feel a little burr right here. Okay? Now, for the bottom, you need these Julienne blades out of the way. And the bottom, we're going to go just at an angle, a little bit more of an angle. Please visit the sponsor. Again, that's ChefDepot.com. Visit the site. Like us on Facebook, or simply just make a purchase and upgrade your kitchen today. Have a beautiful day.